Can you guys hear me all right? Over the music? Yes, no, maybe. Testing, testing. All good? Good. Jeez, it's been a long time since I played this. January, huh? Alright. Hey, it works. Okay, so now there's another problem. I have no idea what I was doing in this. I remember I was actually using a controller when I was playing this. And I gotta change... Oh, I forgot. It does that. Hold on one second. I'll update it over here. Yes. And yeah, we're good. Been updated. Trails in the Sky. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Now, what do I have to report? Nothing to report. Halfway down the road. Village can be seen easily reached by just by following the trail. Avenue Village. I've already been there, but it's making me go there again, huh? Reported, term failed. I gotta see if there's like a way to turn off that automatic moving my cursor thing, because I hate when games do that. Menu button. Frame rate, transparency. Okay, and I guess there's no way to turn that off. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Lesbos Highway, here we go. I was gonna say, the fact that I'm not seeing any monsters kind of worries me a little bit. So let's kick some butt and get this thing going. What's everybody up to, by the way? Asshole. There we go. Do not like that it moves my cursor. That is very annoying.
Oh, are we done already?
Nice. Flaky potato and a bird egg. Monster carapace. Like, there has to be a way to do that, right? No, there really isn't. Alright. I mean, I get it. It's a pretty old game, so I'll have to excuse it. Oh. Charizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright taken hostage? Hahaha, don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. We had to switch games since the other one wasn't, the saves weren't working. Might have to I don't know. I'll fiddle around with that later off screen, but yeah. So we're playing Trails in the Sky, Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky now. It's an old school JRPG. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll give that a try later. I don't feel like messing around with it too much since I was already an hour late for starting. Is that a fact? Oh, hell, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? I'll take it easy, Charizard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself, either. I'll keep those words in mind. That's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, Charizard. If it were... Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. Anyway, good luck in your search for those sky bandits. Later. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Krosner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Revenue Village. Streaming somewhat regularly. Like 3 hours. 3 followers to 10. Yeah, but how many viewers do you have watching your streams at a time? Because that's the kicker. That's the hard thing to do. Because I have a bunch of people who viewed my channel, and I have a bunch of followers on my channel, but I only have like a small handful of people, like 1 to 3 people actually watching my stream at any given time. Yeah, so, that's decent. That's decent enough. That's a good start, that's for sure. And then this should finish it off. Yeah, it sounds like you made a decent break into streaming. Congrats. Keep it up. Honestly, that's what you gotta do. is. That is the wrong cable. I have... yeah, there it is. Hold on a second. No, that is not the right cable. Where are you? No. Ah, here you are. Ah, you tangled mess. To solve the issue I'm having with the mouse pointer, yeah, it's a good especially if you're streaming from a console, you want a good headset. If you're streaming from from a PC like I do most of the time, I'd recommend you getting a decent standalone microphone like what I got. But hold on. Give me 1 second. This is such a pain in the butt. It doesn't automatically register that I have a controller plugged in. Falcom. Really? I played this thing with a controller before. Nothing seems to want to work right now. Fuck. Fine. Mouse it is. Fix all this crap after the stream. Oh well. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. To the village elder! See, you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but do you happen to be one of you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? Village Elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It is nothing, really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually we were in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid any way you think about it, and so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess that's the best thing we can do. I guess the best thing we can do is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. How about telling me where the kid is? Somewhere in the village. Right. Village is rather small, so I'm sure you'll be able to find him without any trouble. How about giving me like a general idea of where to start looking, though? Doesn't matter how small the place is, like... Locked. Have you visited the gravesite near here in the village? That large tombstone is dedicated to the victims who died in the 100 Days War. 10 years ago, this village suffered greatly because of the fighting. Even today, I still see that horrific scene sometimes in my dreams. Been growing fruit here ever since the village was alive with its mining industry. When it comes to growing delicious fruit, I have no equal in this village. Husband Pesca? He's really dedicated to his research. He works by day in the orchard and researches various means of cultivation by night. Moved to this village a number of years ago because I wanted to be an orchard farmer. Even purchased a new set of orbital farming equipment, which I've been studying how to use all my life. I'm going to grow and produce more fruit than anyone else. Actually looking to get out of the orchard business and start again as a merchant in bows. But there are still a number of problems hanging over this village, and if we can't find a way to resolve them, I just won't be able to leave this place with a clear conscience. That's why my wife and son have gone ahead to bows without me. Are you the kid I'm looking for? Yep. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants? Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we're here for a different reason. Matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like agate? Is it agate or agate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with a staff, do you think you can call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louie by chance? Yeah? But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember. Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night, when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now, hold on a minute there. You said you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes, too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine, which was abandoned some time ago. Soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but couldn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. Little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Ah, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either. And we're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. No more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. Haha. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you two looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get to the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Kidding me. There has to be something I'm missing here. Ah, there we go. Bandon Mind. So are we heading towards the Bandon Mind then? Damn it. Really? Put him to sleep.
Someone's been naughty.
Wait, that... the effect when you activate that is just silly. Really? Someone's been naughty?
Here I come. Piece of cake.
Let's see. Yay, level up. So, which way? This way? No, not this way. I guess it's this way. Okay, secured with a heavy chain and a padlock. Looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Amalgam mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. Padlock and chain have rusted. Doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently, which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. Right, Estelle, it's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. is probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's just bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we better head. Gonna maybe backtrack. Now I'm starting to get flashbacks of why old school JRPGs and RPGs had problems. So much backtracking. Oh jeez. I was just gonna teleport me there. Please just teleport me there. That'd be nice of you. Are you going to be nice to me? For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. Nope, you're not going to be nice to me. Fine. I mean, it's not a very long way away, but it's long enough to be obnoxious. Far enough away to be obnoxious. Really? Man, stop headbutting him!
Alright! We rule!
Fucking guy's gonna end up with a headache. Okay. I went the wrong way. Damn it. Damn it. Guys ambushed me and you can't even hit me. That's just sad. Alright. Nice. And away I go, yay! Alright. Just don't have me backtrack too much, please. Where is he? Up at the gravesite on the hill. Okay, so it's up here then. So I don't have to go looking for him too much? Okay. This is where you are, Elder. Grayson. Grayson. His name is Raisin. Really? Anyway. Oh, it's you young bracers, is it? Oh, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? Was erected to mourn all those souls who we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. It's terrible. Haha. There is no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Alright, there was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I don't know, I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Alright, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Received a Bandon Mind key. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Raisin. Grayson. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it, we're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Alright. Here we go again. Screw you guys. Just want to get to the mine. Merry Christmas to you too. How was your Christmas? Gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use the key we borrowed from the village elder. Still getting over what I had. I actually can't make a woo sound. Woo! That's. Woo! I actually can't do that right now. That was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in there. Everyone stay alert. Oh, that's nice. Did you open your gifts earlier? Did you get anything interesting? It does? It shouldn't. Hold on. Has it, like, how long has it said that? Hold on. So it was just then? It hasn't been? It hasn't said that for a long time? Okay, good. Murder crabs! Well, gee, don't they sound like fun? I mean, better than nothing, I guess? That's fine. Lurk away. Stop hitting him. Thank you. Damn it, that wasn't enough to kill, which means this is going to be overkill. Really? So, okay, I get it. They're very durable to normal attacks, but they're weak against elemental attacks. Alright, have a good night, Tess. Get some sleep. You'll be fine. Really? Really? You. Die. You need to die. I don't care. I'm not letting you call for backup again. I don't care if it's a waste. I'm not even giving you the chance.
Alright, we're good to go.
Good. Nope. You got... Just eat it. You'll be fine. Nice. Learned a recipe. Shout to encourage allies. Yeah, they're very durable against non-element attacks, aren't they? Shit. Well, fuck you. Ha! Screw you. Now die. Damn it! Ha! Damn you! I hate when they call for backup. I mean, it's good for farming XP, but at the same time, it's like really annoying. Okay, that one's dead. Good. Asshole. Real. What can you do for crafts? It's an impede attack. Custom wind, powerful slash. Okay. Yeah, fine, do it. Ha! Screw you. Strong against physical attacks, weak against magic attacks. I'm just not digging it. Just die, please. Thank you.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I can make some food. Nice. Heals HP, cures poison. Flowery soda. How do you make a soda out of bear claws and maple sugar? Like, what kind of recipe is that? A JRPG recipe. That's what kind of recipe that is. No. All right. God damn it! You guys are fucking everywhere. I'm out of EP now, too, to fucking do anything with you against you guys. Haha! Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Oh, well, it certainly does look like we've hit the jackpot. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and and valuables. And hurry it up, will you? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that. Got it. Okay, understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that, aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers? Really? Anyway, the League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. Yeah, that was as awkward as it sounded, Estelle. Keep trying. The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had a run in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early? The heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Great. I didn't have a chance to restore my EP. Oh well. I doubt you guys are immune to physical damage. Ouch. Fuck you and your damn poison. Really? With the poison? Yeah, can't do anything with you. There's one down. That's not good. Haha! Screw you! Ow! Stop hitting me! Shit! Fuck you! Aha! How you like me now? That's nice. Haha! Let's see, which one is weaker? Not much of a difference. You're an asshole! Come here, let me smack you. Doesn't mean you get to smack back. Die. Haha, you missed. I have no idea how, but you missed. Okay. Well. Bye.
Alright, we're good to go.
Bomb throwing asshole. Nice. Getting close to leveling up again. Ish. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. No wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Hahaha, you really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! What is this? Gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? Ah ha 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 ha! It's too bad about to the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. You guys are annoying. Screw you! Gag. Cough, cough. Ow, ow, ow. Some of it cut in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Oh well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Except I doubt that. Considering before we ambushed them, they were literally just saying that this was their third trip. Which means they've already probably taken the passengers off the airliner and somewhere else. Or at least the more important ones. There might be more, like some civilians on board, but the like the high-ranking bracer that was on board, he's probably somewhere else. Right. So, yeah, let's... So I'd honestly be surprised if we meet their dad this fast in the game. Wow, it's pretty barren here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to take off with it all, except for all the cargo that's sitting right outside the ship. At least judging by the looks of things. Alright, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Here's a lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. Wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. Looks like the flow of orbital energy is completely stopped. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's a steering wheel to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Right in here, there's a lot of light shining into this space. Looks like a viewing area, observatory area. Alright, nothing here. Huh. Yeah, but where and how? Because I thought do I have to look at things multiple times? Because I looked at everything at least once. At least everything that I could see. And there's nothing on the outside for me to look at. Can't rotate the camera in here. Doesn't appear like anyone's been in the chair for quite some time. Steering wheel to control the rudders. Light is shining in from outside. That's it. That's all there is. Like, what am I missing? Am I missing something? I'm not... Oh, wait, yes. I am missing something. Poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. Probably hasn't been watered for days. Plant is slightly wilted. Okay, now we get a scene. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to 0. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, it does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to steal the orbital engine? Sure, they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact that they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. My guess it would be that their hideout is... See, that was my other choice, other idea. It was either they wanted to steal the engine, or their hideout's in a strange place that probably can't accommodate the ship. Hideout is in a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 arg in size. What's an arg? Or an argay? Or an ARG! That was bad. I apologize. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us that we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. Yeah. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. You're gonna make me walk all the way back, aren't you? This is the one flaw with classic JRPGs. All the backtracking. Oh, well, maybe not. Huh? What the heck? Great, now this was something I did not expect. Wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. Yeah, hi, how are you guys doing? We found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? The other girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. Who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? It's the bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape, and there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here. How about you cut with the crap? There. Tongue-tied. My thoughts exactly. Alright, man, take them into custody. Listen, I know you don't like us considering what we did earlier to get you to talk with us, but come on, man. Seriously? Cut the bullcrap. You just want to toss us in a cell so you can find the Sky Bandits yourself and just get all the fucking glory for yourself. Guy's a glory hog and an asshole. He's a glory hound and an asshole. General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. Yeah, 2 to 3 days, which will mean the Sky Bandits will probably be long gone. The real Sky Bandits. Such bullshit. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this, even without listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early," if I remember correctly. Now you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? And you're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. Or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you seem to be in a bit of a fix? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. Came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how can you say something so heartless? My illustrious voice should be recognizable to anyone. Wait a second. Could this unfounded self-confidence? It's that guy from the neighboring country that we escorted in an earlier job, right? A tone of absurd narcissism belonged to... Is that you over there, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. Yep. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. We're bound by destiny. Well, why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'd just get tired while you talked our ears off. For what a coincidence, Estelle, I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it, we don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Haha, come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Antero's restaurant. And you see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. Upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Ha! A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. Don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this was where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I'd had the chef prepare. But the blood sauce, which had been used, was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar, something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's a legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so I was curious. So of course I was interested in. I can see why you're in jail now. You stole a bottle of wine that was probably worth thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Mira. No wonder you're fucking in prison. You're an idiot. An imbecile. The hell were you thinking? Yeah. He's probably gonna end up in our party too. Can we leave him in prison? Do we have that option? Cause the guy just deserves it. Because I have a feeling we're gonna end up escaping together. He's gonna end up joining my party, and do we have the option to leave him? Ever since the guy was introduced, I'm like, please no, please don't let this guy be in our party. Please let him be an optional party member where we can just not pick him up if we choose. Heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 mira. I was right. 500,000 for just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. Mine too, so can we, like, leave him here, please? Just, like, abandon him here, please? Pretty please? I'm completely dumbfounded. Sad thing is that after having taken a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and... Can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Yeah, right, sympathize. You're a moron, and an idiot, and an ignoramus, and a billion other words that I can probably grab a thesaurus and call you. You're an idiot, a moron, an ignoramus, an imbecile. Baka! Yep, we're all sleeping. Idiot. She said idiot in her sleep. But do my ears deceive me? Could have sworn I heard zzz, and even an assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? No, we're really not. Hey, you three, get up. Man, I'm tired. What's wrong? What? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? I mean, I'm not complaining, but okay, why? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybell. Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but This is a request coming from Maybelle herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybelle stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now wait just a moment. Wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. Makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? It seems your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Please, now. Please just leave him in his cell. I am begging you, please. Leave him there. Do not take him with you, please. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, but be that way. I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. Sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ha! Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Please, no! Please, for the love of God, no! Please just leave him in the fucking cell. Please, I'm begging you, please. I have never so badly wanted to just leave a character in a jail cell. Just please, don't bargain with the general. Just leave him there. Just walk away with us. Just completely ignore him and forget the fact that you even heard him or talked to him or anything. Because trust me, his idiocy will rot your brain from the inside out. I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to at least be a lawsuit. Haha, well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Oh, why? Why? You're gonna have to wait for the face palming to be over for this whole situation, because this whole situation just went from okay to what to that's fucking retarded. He drank $500,000 of your money and you're like, okay, it's fine. He's an interesting character. I'm cool with it. The guy is an imbecile. Why would you do that? Because now, not only did you let him out, you basically sicked him on me. Now I'm going to have to deal with his bullshit for the rest of the game. Thanks, Maybell. What'd I ever do to you? Last I checked, I was doing you favors. What did I do to deserve to be punished like this? Can't believe you were released. Yeah, me either. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Exactly. Our bad luck. Because chances are you're gonna be stuck with us now. Please don't lay on the complaints so thick. Compliments so thick. I want to reach into the game and smack him so hard. Because he's either completely oblivious or I don't know what. Guy's a piece of work, that's for damn sure. I've never disliked a character so quickly before. He is obnoxious as all hell. And I'm just like, can I get one of the girls or even Joshua to just slap you, please? However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would look a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. I mean, hey, if you want to stay here, please, by all means, just whatever you do, don't come with us. Let's see. Seems like you're investigating something. Oh, for fuck's sake. No! No! No, 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 no! Why me? Seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, it does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in there? Please, no! Ha, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Just Just no? Is no an option? Can I choose no? Because I'd really rather choose no at this point. No is an option, right? No should always be an option. Like, I should be able to reject anybody, like, in a situation like this, right? Right? Please tell me I'm right. I'm not right, am I? Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? My sentiments exactly! Thank you! Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Thank you! Voices of reason! It's not going to work though, is it? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use— No! Joshua! You betrayer! Benedict! Fucking bastard, why? At least it's 2 against 1, right? Right? But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the enemy to help us out. I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out. Damn it. Damn it all. Fuck all you. I don't want it here. Alright then, we'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Haha, of course I don't mind. Okay, you're dumped from the party, bye! Never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. They're nowhere near settled, lady. If it was my choice, he'd be gone in an instant. If it was my choice, he'd still be in the jail cell. Pain in the ass. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose's South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital Factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. Unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. Well, thanks. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again, but I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think that it's best to keep things keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Well, at least I have another fighter now. I don't like you. I really don't like you, but you know, we'll have to let bygones be bygones for the time being, it seems. How's your orbit look? Max EP, Dex, Strength, negative to defense. Time to cast arts is cut. From a distance. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bar, hotel, Bose Market, yeah. Shop, hardware store, what do you got? Bose Chapel. Yeah, this is where what I was looking for. Report. Receive payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative efforts thus far. Nice. 6,000. Of the good work. New. Was burglarized the other day and my jewelry ring was found to be among the missing items. Quite valuable to me, so if anybody happens to find it, please let me know. Live on Bose's South Block. Okay. Back into the market. Ah, so this, yes. This is what I need right here. Why are potions so damn expensive? 4 grand for 20. Yeah, I'll take them. Also take 10 revive bombs, please. Just to be on the safe side. Convert. Ah. Nah, I'm good. Because I might need those. Ah, food. Very nice. So these are ingredients for food. More ingredients. Defense plus move. Oh. Oh! I mean, yeah, I'll take that instead, then. You got work boots. And you got work boots. Okay. Hey, I got some shit to sell. Why do I got a spare one? What? How'd that happen? Huh, whatever. Recipe not learned. Oh, I'll snag him then. There we go. Awesome. Bose South Block. Can't believe the Sky Bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walked right into town and burglarized a bunch of places. We were really outdone this time. Gee, you think? Alright, I think I'm actually gonna cut the stream here. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. This is going to be uploaded to YouTube for those interested. And for those of you that are on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. Until next time, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed yourself. Have a good time. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, and happy holidays. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.